If you are a yoga teacher who's been looking for a way to serve more of your students in an online platform, maybe through a group program, a group mentorship, or a group training of some kind, then this is for you. My name's Krista Danaluz Vieira, and I've been teaching since 2007. One of the biggest things that we're seeing happen now is that yoga teachers are not just wanting to trade 1 or 2 hours of their time for $50 per yoga class. We've seen that that doesn't really lead us down a path of success. We can't really put our 9 to 5 job on hold or really create a sustainable amount of income through running around to multiple studios and teaching drop-in classes. Supplementing with some kind of online program makes sense. And if you start to diversify the sources of your income, you start to see a big shift and change and even the potential to really scale your income beyond what you ever thought was possible before. And I know that this can happen for you because many of my clients and myself have been able to do this. So listen up, because I'm going to give you all of the information here in this particular call today. What I do want to point to your attention is that down in the comments, there's a link to a masterclass. This is the Business Clarity Masterclass that I ran a couple of years ago. And in there, there's a link, and it's going to take you to a toolkit, a workbook that's going to help walk you through a process and a video to complement it so that everything I'm going to talk about today, you can go through step by step and really get the gist of it. So please go click that link and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you're finding these videos helpful for you with your growth and expansion in your business. So with all of that said, number one, the biggest thing is having a really clear vision for what you would like to create. So a lot of times we have ideas in our head where we say, oh, this could work. I could really serve a lot of students that way, maybe, but we don't actually sit down and say, what does an ideal day in my life look like? What is my vision? What do I want my health to look like in a couple of years? What would I like my business to look like? What do I want to be doing with my time? What do I want my financial freedom to look like? And when we start to look at this full spectrum success, we realize that not one area of our life can really advance, really fully advance, without all of these areas coming into balance with each other. So I want you to sit down and write out a vision. What does my health look like in 2 years? What do my relationships look like? What does my career look like? What does it look like for my time freedom? How many hours a week am I working? What does it look like for my financial freedom? How much income am I making? And once you're starting to get clear on this, and right now it might just be completely out to lunch. Once you start to get clear on this, it's going to help you to start to organize the rest of your thoughts and how you're actually going to meet and create that kind of a life for yourself. So here's the second point. Once you're kind of clear on that, ask yourself, what do I love? What am I really good at? What am I even maybe an expert at? What do I do better than anyone else that I know, or something that I could really step into as a yoga teacher, empowering my students, supporting them, and really giving them the tools that they need in their lives, or giving them a really powerful technique, or giving them a really powerful experience, maybe through a retreat or some other kind of program. So start to look at what you're really geared towards. What are you really in alignment with? What do you energetically feel strongly about? And once you have an idea of that, that might become the root of your signature program, whether it's a workshop that you're able to do at many different studios in your local area or something online, whether that is a training program or some kind of mentorship. That becomes the thing that you can really offer. And there's a very specific outcome that people who work with you are able to achieve. So you want to start to become clear on what it is you're really good at. What do you feel energized about? This is going to become the root, or it could become the root of what you create your offering around. So now take a look. That's step 2. You're creating a vision. Now you've got this. Step 3, okay, is now starting to look at, well, who is this for? Who am I serving? What's important to them? What outcome are they really looking for? What do they want to walk away with? What inspires them? What are they afraid of? What is keeping them up at night? What is some of the concerns that they have in their life? And maybe how does this program or this offering I'm about to create, how does that help them come to a different place inside where they feel better, where they're starting to get more tools or skills, maybe an experience that's going to be very life-changing for them? How do I meet them where they're at? As you begin to get clear on who this is for, you can start to align your offer toward them. And all of the things that you're writing down, this becomes part of your marketing. This is how you're going to guide people forward. Okay, so we're doing good so far. We've got the idea of what it is that we would love. We're starting to get clear on what it is that we're really good at, and now we know who this is for. So at the end of the day, we all know none of us get where we go in terms of success in our life on our own. We always have a support system, whether that's our family, our friends, our coworkers, a group of people who are in the same teacher training program as us that we've stayed really close with. Whoever it might be, we've got some really good key people around us, and you might want to even include in that idea of who your support system is going to be people you don't currently have around. Maybe to be successful, you need an administrative assistant. Maybe you need somebody who's going to be setting up a program for you or creating landing pages or funnels, things that maybe you aren't so skilled at doing. Things, just think about, what is it that I don't know how to do that I think would be useful in my business? Maybe I need to resource that person. Also take a look at what it is that you would like to have support with. So maybe you want to co-teach something with somebody. Maybe you would like to have somebody doing the SEO or the marketing for you. So search engine optimization or Facebook or Instagram. Maybe the social media isn't your thing. So who are your dream team? Who are the people who are going to help you to bring your vision into being? Maybe you're looking around saying, you know what, I really need a business coach. I really need somebody who understands the yoga industry, who knows what it is that we need to do to go forward. And I'm not feeling like I have all the steps and tools, and I could really use some support with that. So you look around and say, like, in an ideal world, if money wasn't a factor, time wasn't a factor, resources weren't a factor, who would I want to surround myself with? Who would I want to align myself with so that I have all the support that I need to be successful? So create a list of those people, write out the qualities, the characteristics, the attributes of these people that you would love to surround yourself with, the roles that they're going to play, and see the vision that you're starting to create start to come together. Hey, here is the next very important step, and this is take action. So if we have a vision, if we have a dream, if we have something that we would love and we don't ever take the action on it, it is going to stay on paper, or more likely it's going to stay just in our mind. We're not actually going to write it down. We're going to hope, we're going to pray, we're going to look for the opportunities. But the reality is, without knowing what we want, how can we see the opportunities when they come calling in the most unlikeliest of ways? It's going to be very hard for us to figure that out. So coming back, bringing it all full circle, create a vision of what you would love. Get really clear on what it is you would love. Start to identify what you're really good at. Number 2. Get clear on what it is you could offer, something that you're passionate about, something that you can really support people in, maybe with a very specific outcome, because outcome-based is going to really help you to align with who it is you're going to serve. Number 3, figure out who it is that you're going to serve, what is important to them, how can you help them, see where it is that you align with them, and then dream team. Number 4, really tapping into that group of people, that support system that is going to help you bring your vision into clarity, and then taking action. It's not enough just to have the vision, the hope, all of the right energy inside, all of the tools and the gifts. It's important that you start to put it into action. So I hope that this was helpful for you today. Remember that link to that business clarity toolkit is down there in the comments. Go click that. It's completely free. Just give yourself all the tools and information that you need so that you can really be very successful in all of your endeavors. And here's to you and your success. My name's Krista Daniluz Vieira, and wishing you all the success with your yoga business and yoga career.